Yeah. But sometimes, yeah, my phone is low and container just sucks dry even further.
Someone's counting the time?
Yep.
Bling, bling, bling.
Well, who's out there? Way out in front there.
I saw probably 3 or 4 people go ahead.
I hope it's not me.
Oh,
I don't.
okay. They might have not had a way, I guess.
It looks like
there's some
Sitting
people
out there.
it looks
As long
like
as it's
someone
not
in like a
ours.
pink.
Oh.
Looks like someone with the pink and orangish pink jersey.
Yeah.
Might have been a herd. It's hard to tell. But I think I saw like an H in their name and they pulled away.
Oof.
I love that tonight's only 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Seems like they've all been long lately. Nice.
Yeah. And after Tuesdays, my legs are
yeah. Tuesday was so brutal for me. I don't know. It's not I can't climb. I can't push that tower on the hill.
Surprised you guys are doing it again on Thursday.
Yeah, well, I rode the recon with Debbie yesterday, and my legs actually felt okay. I just had a crap ride on Tuesday.
I mean, that course on Tuesday is definitely suited to a select bunch. It's not a course for the diesels at all. And even people say they're climbers, not necessarily, just because they're so steep and punchy.
Yeah.
Whole different animal.
Yeah, the first hill, you go down to whatever Libby Hill to that second one. There's like a turn. I saw you, Lauren. You just flew halfway up the hill. I was like, there she goes. It was like and here I am like crunch on my trainer. I was like, oh, I wanted to give up. Honestly, I almost quit on Tuesday night. I was like, oh, I suck it up. And I was praying for a power outage.
Like, oh no.
The one time I really wanted it didn't happen.
But I mean, I totally get that mentality. Like that just happens to be a course I enjoy because I'm good at. But I totally feel that way on the long class courses that have no breaks whatsoever. I just die a miserable death on courses like that. I just hope I can finish in like the 40s.
Yeah. Well, like I guess it's just like any cycling tour, right? Like they have the climbers, they have they have cyclists that have certain skill sets.
It's just part of those days when it's not your skill set.
yeah, exactly. It's very humbling. It gives you something to work on. That's what I kept telling myself. I'm like, okay, this is what you gotta work on.
For me, at least I get like the days that have the sprint sections on like the longer, flatter courses that have sprint sections. At least I can fall back to that and be like, hey, I'm just gonna earn points here because I know I can't hang with the league group. That's at least nice for me.
I think Tuesday really drove it home for me that like because I lost so much ground right at the beginning because of the connectivity issue, it kind of drove it home that like I think my skill is just outlasting. Like when everybody else runs out of gas, I'm picking them off just one by one. I'm climbing up in the ranks, because I think I fell back to 52nd place, but then throughout the course of the race, I was able to climb back to 37.
That's pretty impressive. That's good.
You know what I mean? It's not bad.
I was by myself for most of the race. After the first race, I just was in a pocket by myself. Miserable. But
I just held on to 57th the whole time. I was just like,
like it's mine.
I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just keep on, giving it what I got, and then I'm gonna just watch these girls run out of gas, and I'm just gonna one by one pick them off.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
And that's kind of the mentality you have to have, especially when you look in those pockets. Like when somebody comes up on you, grab onto their wheel, use them to kind of make up some distance, and then kind of start leapfrogging whatever you can.
Wait, did you guys just go? No, it's 2 minutes, right?
No.
Yeah, I saw yellow jerseys taking off, so I was tripping. I don't want to be left behind again.
Yeah, you're gonna get to do it all over again tonight. It's not awesome.
Well,
Tuesday will be a better diesel course, by the way, because it's Champs-Élysées.
yeah.
So yeah, safely. That one's gonna go fast, I think. And then sprinters are gonna die trying to go up that like 4% uphill sprint. One minute.
Ooh.
Wait, look at that.
That's not us, right? That's not us.
No,
Okay.
Dinos.
Don't freak me out.
I know you have like a brief moment of panic.
Right? That's 2 for me so far.
Jerseys. I didn't even like on Tuesday that like the What's Up Demons or whatever have the same jersey because I always confuse it for one of ours. Like, oh crap, that's not us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, don't know. Nope. 20 seconds. Ten. 5, 4, 3. Start pedaling.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my trainer just caught up. That's that 10-second delay.
You're like the second of mine. Oh no. I'm brief moment of panic.
All right.
I got a little bit behind, guys. Okay. Let's slow down. I will happily slow down. Okay.
I am slowing.
That's all right. Sorry, I don't know how. It's okay.
We're all together now, though, right?
Are we?
No.
No, you're not with us. Okay. Who's not with us?
Jackie.
Okay.
Sander
The
is
battle of the
5.
cylinders, her name. Only one could survive.
Okay. You have a DD2 set by your name in the...
Okay, you're
Oh,
catching
yeah.
up.
Infiltrator. Okay.
We good?
No good.
Are we together or?
She's showing up at 3 seconds
Okay.
behind.
I dropped off the back to try to help. Thank you. I was just going to say that. Thanks. This is the perfect speed for me. It's great. We're good tonight, ladies. Yeah, those two, baby. All right. Together. Hey, I'm surprised you showed back up this week after we nearly killed you last week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just band is all back together here.
Whew. I hate when my avatar won't go behind people, but it's just I'm going to the side of it.
Yeah, so that's when you want to keep that 2 meters distance, because otherwise it does kind of like stuff you off to stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Who's on the front? Sonia? Is that you?
I'm sharing it with Procrastinate.
Mark.
I can pull if you want.
Yeah, let's just go through some rotations just to...
Okay, I will pull to 4:15.
Alright, yeah, we won't kill ourselves though tonight.
Okay. I agree. I just weren't there. No.
I only want to die once a week. I was like, one time I rode with the S2L, I was like, never again, this sucks. I was like, so bad. Dying, like, oh god, I was so wanted to quit midway through the race. It was like I was having to try so hard just to hang on the back. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dropping back.
So kudos to whoever, Amber, you ride with them, right?
Pardon?
Do you ride with them?
Sonia?
No, you ride that S2L?
I can do it. Here we go.
I ride with S2L. We had
Hey, good to see you, Fortunato.
Oh,
And
God,
Parkdale
you did
Steve.
fine. Oh,
Thanks for
I
joining me.
can't imagine doing that.
So this group seems like
Oh my goodness.
I like that course, but I don't
this
like
group
the
seems
size
like it's
after.
going to be a lot easier to ride with than last week. They're not. They're all in my same
Yeah, I don't buy the whole
speed
like,
category and power category,
whole
so
kind of thing on
it's actually a lot
Zwift,
easier
like,
to keep
no,
up with
they're
them,
so
and I'm not getting
biologically
yelled at to
Yeah,
get out in front
I
and
can't
fall behind.
generate the same sprint numbers I can, you know.
Also figured out to keep an eye on my heart rate monitor because I ended up getting docked half points last week or last Tuesday. We had a 7-minute delayed start, and they do that so that only one team at a time is out on the course, and it takes a lot of work to pass the other teams. I remembered my front fin, so that's good.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
There's a couple sprint
I
points
don't deal with that.
and a KOM, but I don't think they even matter. This is just a
I
team
don't even
race,
like doing like the mixed
and it looks like
puts or anything.
the terrain's going to be nice and
Just
flat,
because of the sheer number of
so
sand
I won't have to worry about getting dropped for
and you get like
not
30
climbing
people being
fast enough.
eliminated from the final result
Just dropped my
because they're
towel,
in the wrong category and
so I
stuff.
got a second one.
Sorry, on the women's ones you get like 1 or 2. So you actually know who you're racing against. Put this up right off together. Sorry, that's not cool. How to be chatting.
And for what it's worth, I got your chat right in front of me. If you have any questions, let me know. The name of the game right now is just to try and stay in a line, which I am not that great at. I need way more practice. There's like a technique to this. A lot of the people who are riding, they got trainers that have a cassette on the back, and you just hook your bike and chain up to it. And there's not even a rear wheel, so it controls the rear cassette as if it was a wheel. And
15, sorry.
I'm not that rich. Those are like $1,000. So I got one secondhand off Kijiji. Who that is? That looks like somebody who may have disconnected off of the Dinos team in front of us. Now, if someone falls off the back of their own team, they cannot draft us. You can't draft another team. So you have to let that other team completely pass you. And if we're about to get passed by another team, we have to kind of fall back a bit and get that passing done quick. And the way the algorithms work is that whoever's in the front of the pack is expending the most energy. So we don't want one person to take the front for too long. So I'm trying to practice on getting out in front, but not too far out in front.
Who's up front?
So I'm just changing the view so I can make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Go, Sonia, go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to practice pulling, getting out in front, but not too far out in front.
But that's not your, so I mean, go back to the left, and it's our job to keep up to you. So don't slow your pace because we aren't keeping up. I mean, if it's like acceptable, say something, but generally speaking, we should be able to hang on the wheel.
I'm at a bad
If
pace?
you're doing one lap, still we're at least less than you.
I have no idea what they just said to me about pace.
Okay. It's like on in front again. So, yeah. If somebody surges forward, just take over.
So,
Otherwise, a flop happens.
so basically, the game has rules, but the game also has algorithms. So I'm not entirely sure what your question was about there, Steve. The rule about, like, the passing thing is a rule. That's a league rule about you can't draft another team. And if someone is behind you and going to pass, you have to just let them pass and not make it difficult for them. Like, if you were going to make it difficult for them, you should have made it difficult for them to catch up with you. Right? So the reason that they're passing you is because you haven't made it difficult to catch up with. So by the time they're
I just went. Okay.
by the time they're passing you, you messed up.
Y'all are so polite. I'm like, no, after you.
I think I'm gonna turn off my music.
No, it's like, oh.
No, really, you go.
So yeah, the no drafting another team is a league
No,
rule.
like when zero is not happening, I'm all about like putting myself on Thursday PT.
So the no drafting another team is a league rule. You can get I think you could get your team disqualified for that. And the passing rule is a league rule as well. If you didn't want another team to pass you, you have the entire 30-second lead to make sure they don't pass you. If they've caught up to your tail, you fucked up. You fucked up ages ago. 30 seconds is a huge lead, and you should be able to keep on to that. And then, because my computer is such a potato, it doesn't even have BLE technology, so I cannot connect my trainer directly to my computer. I have to use the app, and because I have to use the app, that means that there's a lag between my phone and the game. So I think it's probably about a 10-second gap between what I do and how it turns out in the game. So that is a huge thing to get used to. And it does hinder my gameplay a bit. But life is life, man. My trainer was like, I think 350 or 250. And the controllable trainers are like $1,000. So I just got what I needed to get up and running as soon as possible.
I got lost in my gear also.
And so what we're trying to do is not have one person pulling the group the entire time. Ideally, we'd be taking turns, 30 seconds each person.
Team passing currently. Yeah.
Oh, here comes another team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I was glad together. Let them pass.
Their jerseys don't match.
Okay, are we slowing down here?
Their jerseys don't
I'll
match.
get caught up in that team that passed, or we're about to pass that other team, so I'll just get past them and then we'll regroup. Four of us together. Who's up ahead? I am Jackie, Sonia, Amy, between your. Oh, okay.
Well, I appreciate your willingness to contribute to the cause, Steve.
I just passed the other team. Sorry. Oh, you did? Yeah, I can slow down if you don't want to pass them. Nah, here we go.
I think we're all together.
Yeah, every so often that does happen though, like in the first race. I just get this cluster of yellow jerseys. Yeah.
Yeah, so 30-second lead is massive. Looks like we just lost ours, but I don't feel like I'm pushing that hard right
No,
now.
I figured they came up out of nowhere and then that was kind of tootling. They just wanted to
And it
pass
looks like
us.
we might have just
Slow down.
we might have just passed someone who fell off of their team.
I think my first PT, I think I got dropped to the finish, and I don't know if it was like Danish clothes or something, who after that or something, but I finished, so I kept the Fugit, and I totally just crapped out like 2 miles to go.
I don't even know what these girls are talking about. Generally, I don't want to be chit-chatting during a race, you know, not with my team.
Flamingo.
Come on, guys, pass us. Don't go through us. Rude. They're so rude. Or so rude. What is that?
So they're just making jokes now about teams going right through us because we have no control. We have no control over our steering, which I find really liberating to not have to worry about balancing on the bike.
Why is it draft, like sticky draft, only works when you're on another team, not when you get Yeah, exactly.
So this looks like a great pace line.
Like, please come along and no. Like, hey, this is feeling way too easy. All right, Marcy.
Another.
I'll fall back now.
Okay, that put me in front again.
Oh, and that is another bonus to not having to balance. I can pour myself some water.
Oh, feel free to just us there. Oh, sure. So are you guys right behind me? Behind somebody. Yeah. All right, we're gonna pass.
This is something passed us a moment ago, or?
No, it's our own team.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So it looks like the Dinos in the lower division just caught up with us and tried to pass. So we had to get out in front.
They think.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, okay, like 1 second, yeah. Keep it cute. I did. Okay. Can you break away? I think I'm almost. Yeah, he's on the front a little bit. R.G.V. Coming up on another team here. Thank you. I feel like it is.
Oh,
Random
shit.
jersey. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I was hoping.
I did not mean to pass this other team.
No, exactly. Like, come on. It should be way gone by now.
This is my leg. Ah.
Sorry, guys. I gotta. Oh, I got excited. Yeah.
I'm pedaling real light. I'm trying to slow down.
And I think way up front. Who's right? Yeah, way up front. No, we can speed up a little bit. Okay. I think I'm back. Okay. Some of the DD2s thought they were supposed to be with me. Lesson learned. I'll change my name next time. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a little confusing. No worries.
All right, here goes my graphics card. Looking snazzy as ever. Beautiful potato. Steve, if you want to help me out with anything, you can get me a better computer.
Alright, we're all back good then, right? There you go. Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, who am I with?
More or less, I think I'm like a second behind. Okay.
Oh shit, I'm with DD2.
Okay. Almost back.
Oh, I hope that won't hurt us. Oh no, I got confused by the jerseys.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I got confused by the jerseys. I ended up in DD2 for a second.
Same thing happened to me.
Oh, I hope that doesn't hurt us.
That's what I never picked up. I just like find the person ahead of me and make sure I keep an eye on them and follow them through. It's like a passing buddy.
Well, this is my first race season, so...
Dying? Oh my god.
Oh no! It's hot. No! No. RC. RC. The hormones are back. I wonder if it happened like 3 or 4 times, didn't it? Like a state of Sequoias or something? Oh. I can't catch up. That's all right. I'll come up to the tail end, so it takes a little bit of time to slow down a little bit. Yeah.
No. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. The gap is hot. The gap. Oh.
So annoying. Why are you doing that?
See how the tune's looking.
Oh.
a minute. This might be it for me, guys.
Ah, shit.
Oh, sorry. It's too late. That was the one you want that Tuesday.
Exactly. I think I did. This is payback, right, for thinking about us. Literally praying for that Tuesday.
That's so funny.
Because obviously
It's so wild having the girls on Discord. It's like
Well, you need
it's like
to get
having a
20 points
messenger
or whatever.
radio.
I mean, finishing, just finishing. You know, get points, and that's help us keep us towards the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's good to know.
Looks like that slows down a little bit. Yeah, I think.
Oh, I gotta pedal light.
Almost back. Okay. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, guys. No, I can't catch up.
Okay, guys, I'm packing it in because it's not going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right, I understand.
Have a good night. Sorry.
You too? That's all right.
Good night.
Jackie, do you want it to slow for you? Or can you just slow down just a little bit? Yeah. Okay. I'm in no rush tonight.
Hate this slow down shit. Are we in a race?
There's Tuesday, though. Like,
Speed up.
everybody is. Oh. Okay, Sarah, if you can slow. I wish that just a little bit weird from here so you can see where all your people are. Yeah. You're getting close enough and you're only 4 seconds back. Oh. That's now 3. Slowing down. Thank you, guys. Nice break. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, darn.
61 watts.
God, I stupid bike.
61, 70 watts. Come
so much
on,
delay.
man. Is this a race?
Oh, really?
Fucking snail race?
What's that? What's that? Oh. All right, there you go. Oh. Sit on the back of
Now,
us.
if you guys were around last Tuesday, not a couple days ago, but last Tuesday, they fucking dropped me. They let me sink like a fucking lead balloon. There was no slow down, let me catch up bullshit. They just kept going. I was like, guys, guys, I'm falling off. Damn, that shit's, that shit's annoying.
Just hang on the back, stay and rest the legs, just do an easier, 2 walks or whatever.
Yo, it is so good to see you, Matt the Longbacks. Okay, so I got a 10-second delay. So if I hammer, I'm probably gonna end up flying right ahead of them. As soon as I catch up, I'm flying ahead.
All right, Sonia. All right. Take you down. Don't stop.
That's that 10-second delay.
I think I'm... Grab on.
Oh, are you kidding, Steve? The whole UI is a bit of a
Like 3
dumpster.
or 4 meters. That's when you
I
wanna
start
do, like,
talking
a
about
hard
the
kick.
trademark
Or 2,
Zwift
because
reliability all the
But
time.
after that, it just becomes exponentially harder to close that gap.
Fuck is this? I just lost the chat.
I'm gonna do like 200 just to even try to catch up.
Sorry,
at
Matt.
all.
I
Yeah,
totally lost what you said just now.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just matter of finding that sweet spot He's hanging grass, a couple meters back. Stop being grass. Yeah.
Also, Steve, like I said, with my user interface is totally fucked because I have to piggyback through my phone, so not much I can do. Just do my best. So it looks like we got 8 kilometers left to go in the race. I'm working hard.
You know what, guys? I can't. All right. Okay. Yeah. Happens with us today. Yeah. Don't yourself. Yeah, I just can't.
Yeah, no worries. Happened to me last Tuesday.
It happened to me the first time I went. Yeah, now you just get the toodle. Taking the scenery. Okay.
All right. This is more my pace.
Okay, drop down. Don't worry. Oh, thank goodness.
Now I believe we need 4 teammates to cross the finish line. So if we drop a few, it's not the end of the world. But we need a core of 4. So they got the glowing wheels, because that is a challenge to climb 50,000 meters of elevation. And if you look at the top, beside the 30 minutes up there, this one particular race only has 61 meters of elevation on it. So I will get the glowing bike. I still just need 25,000 meters. But they are the Zwift concept bikes, otherwise known as the Tron bike, and they are the best all-around bike for racing, climbing, all of that shit. So I changed out my bike in my garage before this race and got the most aerodynamic bike because that's better for drafting. Alright, cool. I do not want a deco cherry, but for April Fool's Day they gave everyone a big wheel. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with DFL. There's usually a prize for that. I knew someone who got a bejazzled toilet for DFL. DFL, of course, stands for dead fucking last. And in the racing world, you basically, it doesn't matter what place you come in. If you finish, you get respect. Because this shit ain't easy. Well, who is this? Vibe Energy seems to have lost someone from their pack. And it seems like me and Pete Crastinet always end up neck and neck.
Looks like she fell off the back.
So that person falling off the back was pretty much me last week Tuesday. No. The guy who got DFL got a toilet seat. Bejazzled toilet
It
seat.
wasn't enough to give her top.
Not a whole toilet.
Good for us.
That's expensive.
Good for us. Most of the top usually are so busy dying, and I think they don't have time to chat.
So these people, when we pass them, they can't just latch onto our team. That gets them a DQ.
I'm like, oh no. Especially, I swear it always happens too, right when we've gotten a bunch of new people. And they're like, yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be easy.
So I'm just trying to take the front for a bit.
This week, don't do it.
And because it's a -4 grade, and I'm about 20 kilos heavier than these bitches, I should be able to pull them with ease.
Last night he was barking at the, like one of those off, like, tap water fountains. And when it gets low on water, it kind of cookie sounds.
And this is so much like working as a messenger. This is what the radio sounded like, except the rule was you had to let someone finish before you talked.
Make her happy.
So if I'm sitting up like this, then I'm drafting. If I'm crouched over in the game, like that, then I'm cutting the wind. Which means I'm probably at the same pace as the person in front of me. And I want to be just a little slower.
Nearly there.
All right, about 4 kilometers left to go. Looks like we're coming up on someone else in front of us.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, my skill is to just keep digging deep, keep going, keep a steady pace when other people are running out of gas. I may not be the best sprinter, but this is a pace I can hold for a while. All right, looks like we hung on long enough to find someone running out of gas. This is my shit, ladies.
Let's save some shit for Tuesday.
Well, I got lots of rest up time for Tuesday.
No, Saturday it's like sneaky. It looks really easy, it seems really short, but class after that kind of gets you.
And that's the thing with these races that a lot of people, especially rookies, don't understand.
All right.
Like if you come up to someone and you're like, and they want to impress you because they find out you're a bike messenger or whatever. So they'll hit the gas as hard as they can right off the start. And, you know, that's cool. That's sprinting. Most people don't have the energy to keep sprinting. Shit, I just dropped my phone. But yeah, most people don't have the energy to keep going on a sprint. They run out of juice. Like most people can like sprint for 20, 30 seconds and maybe they're super fast. Cool. But at the end of that 30 seconds, they got nothing in the tank. And that's when I passed them. Because speed ain't so much your friend as consistency. All right, here's my teammate to take a little of the heat for me. Awesome.
I didn't mean to get up. I'm not ready. Let's grab together. It's fine. Okay.
2K left. Killing it. Well, we won't pass the team ahead. There's still about 30 seconds, but we caught one of them. So that's pretty awesome. Plus, I didn't fall off the back.
Take off, stay together before. Yeah.
So I dropped my phone with the chat. So I'm gonna do what I usually do and stay on. Stay on and spin my legs out a bit after the finish line. So I'll catch up to your chats at that point. Thanks for tuning in though. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. Bearing witness that I ain't no sissy. Yeah, now's when I have to start really digging deep. Those twists and turns were specifically made to slow you down. But we're almost at the end of that. All right, minus 2% grade. I should be able to catch them pretty easy. All right, here we go.
I am not supposed to tonight. I got everybody.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty good. Considering,
Man, this restream chat is the fucking
I feel
worst.
good about that.
Just trash. Let's stay here. In La Belle Provence. Let's stay in France. In France. I did finish. And there's no really way to know how we did.
I still
Because
have like
I think
half mile left.
all but 3 teams
No worries.
started
You
before
guys don't
us.
have to stay on. We do. I would anyway.
So, because, oh, great race, ladies. We got to pass a team. That's my favorite.
I don't mind it in Thursday's TC. I hate it on DRL TC because if you're ranked high, you have to pass team after team after team. Oh man.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly. It's a
understand
time
that you've
trial.
already made up,
So,
like 3 minutes on them. They're trying to give you a run for your money, and you're like, come on.
Right.
so we basically had a 7-minute delay, and I think teams went incrementally by 30 seconds. Could have been 30 seconds or a minute, so that the course at least has 30 seconds between you and the team in front of you.
Individual races, you know.
So
That's something I'd like to
the results
start doing a little more of.
the results should be in,
Good training for
I think,
that,
in a
you know?
couple, maybe
Like
in an
you're
hour
more
or two.
individual one?
I'll be sure to include that in the description.
So,
So Matt the Lombax, are you still
Okay,
here?
speculate you, or
Unfortunately, I missed your long message, which is like terrible.
bummer?
I cycle at 4:30 or 5 in the morning. And I also, you know, I have a coach, and so we're always working on, you know, long-term plan and all that. So, yeah, I just need to get some races built into that plan. Like this one. We built this one.
Finish line. There's supposed to be some kind of, like, race series over the summer.
You made it.
Between the two ZRL seasons. The next ZRL is until, like, the fall, September or something. So I don't know what the summer series will be, and that
So,
might be something to work in.
Looks like
Who knows?
the rest of our team is just coming through now.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what it was. It was once they fell behind, I just could not keep up.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
actually that can work harder than any of us. But this isn't all that time scrambling past that.
Yeah.
And then we're resting while we're slowing down, and then we start taking off again, and you're like barely there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I bet if you look at your watch per kilogram, you actually had a tougher race.
That means you get to eat more carbs later. Yay!
Woo! Carbs are my favorite.
Extra beer, something.
Oh, I love carbs.
Definitely. Extra slice of pizza or something. Yeah, you earned it.
Well,
Thank you all.
for what it's worth, the same thing happened to me last week. Like, once the girls started going uphill, I think it was a KOM bypass. But once there was like a 5% grade, I just couldn't push hard enough to keep up with the team. It was so rough.
Oh, that's right, you did. Yeah, you're like.
I was like, ah! I was like, there must be.
Yeah, it just happened so fast and it's so, like, you just get back so far and it just becomes impossible so quickly, you know? It's funny how it
And I was just like, there's got to be something wrong with my trainer.
happens.
Well, when your trainer isn't controllable, that makes it harder because you have to guess the gear based on what it's showing on the screen as the grade, and you can't feel it, and so it's really hard to. I know because I switched for about I want to say 8 or 9 months on a dumb trainer, and then I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to get the
Yeah, I need honestly.
Oh my gosh,
so much different.
Like I work on contract, and last summer I was able to get a few contracts, which was awesome for the pandemic. But now it's pretty much dried up. So
What do you do?
I'm a seamstress and clothing designer, and I just graduated school a couple months before the pandemic hit. So. Like, I was supposed to be going to the YMCA and doing boxing and having a job at this point, having my first job, but it just didn't work out that way. So now I'm just kind of like waiting on the next contract, kind of spending my money about a month and a half beforehand, figuring out things I want to buy, then waiting for money to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, but whatever. I'm still having fun. It's a little frustrating when the hills come along. But you know, whatever. That's what happens when you're thicker than a Snicker, baby. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up on you guys. Good race, and I'm gonna be probably riding on Monday for a recon for Tuesday's race.
All right, thank you guys.
Take it easy though on Monday so your legs are fresh.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's recons are chilling. Recons
Okay.
are chilling.
Cool.
I'm not gonna do this kind of speed on Monday. No.
Good. Good
Okay.
answer.
Don't worry, Coach. I got your back. I'll see you
See ya.
guys on Monday. Bye. All right. See you later, team. Whoa, the chat is still a little bit crickets, but it's all good. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the race. That was fun, man. And I love passing these teams. I guess that's the name of the game, but it's just really cool when you just see them like right ahead of you, and you're like, yo, they're slowing down. I'm gonna catch them. So, yeah, I guess in about an hour or two, when I find out the results of the race, I'll post them in the description of the video on YouTube and Twitch. I posted on Periscope, but I don't remember I really did not remember my logins for Periscope. I just clicked Periscope on Restream, so it's going there too. Well, thanks for hanging out, Steve. Ooh. So yeah, my knees are a little bit warm. Whew. Feeling a little crispy, as the team would call it. Yeah, so I don't know who uses Periscope. It was just, I use Restream.io, which is like an aggregator. So it just like, whatever I'm putting through OBS, it goes to Restream, and then Restream throws it all over the web where I tell it to. So Periscope was one of the options, and I thought, why not? Like, maybe something will show up on Twitter and get some people in. And then it's also going to YouTube as well at the same time. So in the chat, theoretically, if someone was watching this on YouTube, I would be able to respond to their chat questions as well. I don't know how to pronounce your... Oh, Ashikaze. Ashikaze. Sorry, Mr. Ashikaze. I just want to... If you had caught me the first time I said it and gave me the pronunciation, because I'm like, are you an ashy case? That doesn't sound right. Don't get mad. But I shall call you Ashikaze now, sir. Wind. Something wind. Kaze. So yeah, I'm just giving it a little bit of a spin down. Like, I know if we didn't slow down for that teammate, that first one who asked us to slow down, if we didn't slow down for her, we might have been able to catch somebody else, because that core of the 5 girls that were at the front near the end, like, that was amazing. Your screen name is probably in caps so that no one refers to you by your regular people name. Oh, there was a girl on the team, I guess about a third of the way through the race. We must have gone up an uphill or something like that. I think it was actually around the aqueduct. We started to lose one of our teammates at the aqueduct, and she started telling us to slow down. And usually for the Thursday race, it's not as competitive, so you can ask your team to slow down, and we'll slow down a bit. But I don't know, that core of like 4 or 5 girls that ended up finishing all at the same pace, like, we were like right with each other. I think with a few more races, a little bit more practice, we'll be able to pace line a lot better. I know I will. As soon as I get a handle on my trainer and the lag or whatever. Yeah, right? I heard, yeah, like, it's just one of those things. Like, I heard her ask to slow down. So it was really rough last Thursday because I was put on. So they have, I think in real UCI racing, they have different cats. Like Cat 1 is the fastest category you can get into. And, you know, Cat 2, Cat 3, and everyone starts at a Cat 5. So I often joke that the people trying to race me on the street are Cat 6 racers. So in Zwift, they have category A, B, C, D, and E. So category E is women's, and sometimes you'll have races where D is women's. And category A and category B are like actual pro racers. Like those are the people who are in UCI sanctioned races, perhaps track or road. They're the ones who are out there getting medals and stuff. And I am a Cat C, which is just below that. But because I have a lot of experience, I can push some decent wattage for a sustained amount of time. I think my 20-minute threshold is 220 watts, which is not bad for a newbie. I think I started at 201, so pretty cool that I can get up to 220 for a sustained amount of time. So that's called your functional threshold power. And it's basically the threshold of how much power you can hold for 20 minutes. And the people in category B, their threshold is in, you know, between 250 and 300. And I imagine category A is somewhere between 300 and 400 watts. And that's some crazy ass shit. And the, yes, the ripe old age of 26. Just don't look too closely at my my crow's feet. But yeah, like the people, like when I sprint, I think with this new setup, I haven't been able to crack 500 watts for a sprint, which is pretty cool. So like 460 watts or whatever. But the people who are actual sprinters, like UCI sanctioned racing sprinters, can get up to like 1,000 or 1,500 watts, and there is just no fucking way without like a drill and a fitting for my crank that I'll be able to get there at the ripe old age of 26. All right, I think I'm done my spin down. Thanks for sticking around to chat. Thanks for watching the time trial. And as soon as I can find the results, I'll post them for you. So thanks a lot for joining me on another fun adventure. Monday is a recon ride with the Drafting Dinos, my team. We're going to be checking out the route course for Tuesday's race. Yeah, Ashikaze, I will pop by tomorrow. We'll keep in touch about what time I'm going to be able to do that. And let me see, just real quick. The meeting is on Monday at 6:30 p.m. So if you're watching this after the fact, or if you're Ashikaze watching right now, 6:30 p.m. on Monday, I'll be riding around with the team and getting a feel for the Champs-Élysées course for Monday's race. So, all right. See you tomorrow, Ashikaze, and thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful